Zeus gets the angle, but Zeus gets the shot, an up kill and the clutch for Zeus in the round.
Absolutely fantastic stuff from him. Really enjoyed that one. Indeed, the AWP kill was not an easy one as well. He's picked up the AWP and challenged within seconds, had the flick, made a lad, and it gets the bomb down and wins out in the 1 versus 1 as well. This has been one of his best fragging tournaments from recent memory. Every time we've been watching him, it seems like he's doing either the right plays to win the rounds or actually landing the shots that really count. And he's been influential in finding them the first on the T side here. And that's a huge deal considering the way their T side went in regulation, Matt. That's actually very promising news. They've tied things up at 1-1 already. Is it going to be another push here from Frozen? It is, but Electronic's ready for it. And then rotations have to come through. No real commitment from Na'Vi just yet, but mousesports hunting for information.
Zeus fires into the smoke. Flamey, bottom of the stairs, Boomich. The door, clears mid together, pre-firing it at all. Na'Vi might actually win out the T side at half in overtime.
Could happen.
Yeah, that'd be remarkable considering how it all began. Remember, they had 1 bomb plant out of 11 rounds at one point.
That smoke might nullify that idea. We'll see.
The squawking chicken reveals that he was on top of the site, though, and then the trade certainly did. Boomich gets the information. Voxic again. He hits, but he can't kill. That costs them, arguably, round 15. He hits the second. Electronic goes low. So there's benefits to it. Now he's striking because Boomich eventually goes down. Kerrigan takes advantage of both players that were on the site, and it's all onto Electronic trying to push. Voxic switches, and it is going to be 17 for mousesports.
Voxic just hits the shot from hell there. That is incredible. I didn't think he stood a chance after he did hit that first kill, hit the first body, didn't get the frag. You thought he was done for there, but somehow makes that second shot hit. And my God, did it ever. It will be mousesports now 17-16. 18 is map point, 19's the win. And they're 2-1 up after their CT campaign, and it was labored as well. That was not easy to finish this one off. This shot, this is the one I'm talking about. How is he that fast? That's insane. Kerrigan, nice work as well to get a couple of frags, and Voxic to close things out. Picked up the AK this time. We noticed that before in the clutch. He didn't do that. Actually had the presence of mind to bring it out and close out the round with the rifle instead. Simple, same push again. This time, no luck. And you can see mousesports playing a much more tentative game in the start. Just basically said, if Simple kills us at the start, someone's getting kicked. This time, it's Kerrigan who's going to be opening things up instead of him going down to the orb. So I like that a lot.
Smoke on CT is a huge problem for them, but Simple gets around. May not matter anyway. All it does is reveal that no one's pushing through. And it's a fake back over toward A as Kerrigan. Wants to fire in over the box. Chris J gets Boomich back on the T side, back on the Krieg, back into the kill zone. Simple gets Kerrigan wrapping back in though. Spawn will be planted. Interesting flank from Zeus. Top mid to Boiler. Doesn't want to clear the hallway though. Simple's already got quad side. I would have thought he tries to clear the apartments. He'll go now. A little bit late. No, he goes back. Excuse me, he's on quad. So they've left Voxic in the halls. I would have thought Zeus wanted to clear that. Frozen and Rops win it out, and there's nowhere to go because of it.
Absolutely nowhere. Electronic, you'll have to sit back in the library, and at this point, no real point in exit kills. You might as well save the Krieg. If you want the Krieg, so go save it. Like, exit kills mean nothing here. So, might as well hold on to it.
Yeah, it's a good point. Exit kills absolutely nothing. So if you want the Krieg, get out. Unless, have I mistaken that there's an op nearby? I don't think so.
Even then, the Krieg, you know, you can't buy that on the CD
yeah,
side.
You can still buy an op.
Wants that, I guess, the 16K doesn't matter. But mousesports with map point again. Remember, they had it first. They were 15-11 up, so it makes sense that they should find this first will be Na'Vi on the trail once more. They're going to have to get 2 rounds in a row on their CT side. Absolutely possible to take us to double overtime. We will see.
Shots down mid, Electronic. Got the Molotov in that does significant damage to Voxic, all things considered. He was trying to hold the angle in hopes that someone would peek. He didn't want to be, or rather refused to be, pushed off the angle. Nearly paid off as well, because you could see that Simple was peeking down, but he didn't extend beyond. He didn't take advantage of that Molotov or assume that he was safe to do so, which is what Voxic ultimately wanted as Kerrigan backs away from position. Banana, Chris will stay, bomb will be picked up. Minute and 15 to play with all 10 players still alive. Voxic's the only one to really... Okay. I was gonna say take significant damage. That changes. Simple hits a shot, knows a second one get out, and he goes hunting for him. Kerrigan down, and Simple, actually, I was going to say relocates, but actually smokes himself off instead and then goes toward Library. So didn't give up full position of Arch. Electronic waits as well. Makes a lot of noise jumping down, but that's the exact synchronicity with a flashbang, so they wouldn't have heard him anyway. They'd be too busy dealing with Boomich, it seems. Simple. Back by Library, able to look over to that side as well, and it's all on Rops. We're looking at 18-17. Remember, they did win 11 rounds on the CT side.
Yes, absolutely true. That's when they've done their best work. Simple with 2 good kills there towards middle. Here's one of them. Nailed the angle, pretty standard stuff there. You can see it's not looking too convincing from mousesports now. You'd ideally be smoking or flashing that position to make sure Simple can't have a clean kill at you, as Voxic trying to best him in the 1 versus 1. And his T-side performance was very quiet. He did all of the heavy lifting on the CT forces. So does have the AWP available again. Just needs 1 round to take us to Dust 2 with a victory on their map pick. But it feels like Na'Vi are going double overtime here. And they'll remain on the CT side. It'll be their serve, essentially. They'll have the advantage then. If you're familiar with tennis, that is. Otherwise, that analogy makes no sense to you.
Boomich, again, looking aggressive inside of the apartments. Remember the round he pushed 2 of them, but specifically the one where he got all the way behind them at Banana. Simple, again on the op, quick to realize they'd gotten around. The Arch is